Archangel Michael says, this warning comes to you with urgency. Something is moving in silence, a plan stitched in secrecy, designed to place you in chains. You do not yet see it, but the trap has been laid, and your name is already being whispered. The shadows have moved around you without your knowledge. What looks like a simple action, a step you might take without thought, has been turned against you. It is a trap that has been carefully arranged, waiting for the right moment to close in. Someone, hidden in the crowd of your daily life, has been pulling strings. Their hands are not clean, and their heart is not pure. They have set this plan with the intention of watching you fall, smiling when you are accused. The truth is shocking, this is not an accident, nor is it fate. This is a deliberate setup, a scheme to make you look guilty of something you never truly did. Your steps have been observed, and your weakness has been studied. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore this. The enemy thinks they are clever, but the heavens have already revealed their intentions. Their trap is deep, but their deception is shallow compared to the divine truth that is being spoken over you now. They want you to be caught in the wrong place, at the wrong time. They want the evidence to point at you, even if your hands are clean. They want to see you surrounded, questioned, and judged unfairly. The plan is cruel. It has been whispered in hidden meetings, discussed in quiet rooms where your name was written like a target. They speak about you as if you were already gone, as if your defense has no meaning. But listen carefully, this is not the end for you. Though the snare has been laid, the heavens are sending guidance to help you move with wisdom. Your awareness is your protection, and this message is your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The people who set this trap are closer than you think. They hide behind smiles, pretending to stand beside you, while secretly sharpening the knife of betrayal. They do not realize that their own actions will return upon them. When the moment comes, they want you to make one small move, one small mistake. That single step will be used against you as if it were proof of your guilt. Their plan is to twist reality until even truth looks like a lie. This is not the first time they plotted. They tested you before, they studied your reactions, and now they believe they know the exact moment to strike. They think this is the hour where you will be most vulnerable. But light always exposes the darkness. What they built in secret is already shaking under divine truth. Their trap, designed for you, will eventually catch their own feet. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, you must be vigilant. A storm of accusations may rise suddenly, but it will not last forever. Even if they attempt to chain your name, the truth cannot be buried. Your spirit has been chosen for something greater, and that is why the attacks are so intense. They fear your breakthrough, they fear your rise, and so they are trying to crush you before it arrives. But you will not be broken. The heavens have marked you, and your path is guarded. No lie, no trap, no false evidence will destroy what has been written for you. Stay alert, but do not be afraid. Their whispers are loud, but the voice of protection is stronger. Their plot is temporary, but your victory will be permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, the clock is ticking. What they prepared against you is not far from being revealed, and the moment is heavy with tension. Your name has been spoken in rooms you were never invited into, and your steps are being traced with hidden eyes. They watch silently, waiting for you to act. Every movement you make is being measured, every word you say is being twisted. The trap they built is not only to harm your freedom but to destroy your reputation. This is why the warning feels so sharp and so urgent. It is not only about being caught, it is about being humiliated, about watching others believe lies about you. That is what they desire, to see you broken in front of the world. But do not let their shadow break your spirit. The one who watches over you has already seen their plans. The trap they set is now surrounded by light, and their own steps are about to stumble. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The person behind this is not who you expect. They wear a mask of kindness, but behind the mask is envy. They cannot accept your growth, your strength, and the blessings that follow you. So they plan to stop you, not by facing you directly, but by weaving lies around your path. They gathered whispers, they collected fragments, and now they want to use them to build a case against you. But every lie has cracks. Every false word has a weakness. The truth always finds its way out, no matter how many times they try to cover it with darkness. Your awareness right now is your greatest defense. By knowing their plan, you already weaken its power. By being alert, you stop them from catching you off guard. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, the reason this feels so heavy is because it is meant to break your destiny. You were chosen to rise higher, but they believe if they can trap you now, you will never reach the heights written for you. What they did not expect is that heaven reveals secrets at the right time. The trap is no longer hidden. The very scheme they thought was invisible is being exposed to your spirit. Imagine the look on their face when their plan fails. Imagine the shock when the very net they cast for you turns around and entangles them. That is the justice of divine timing, it never leaves evil unpunished. But until that moment comes, you must walk carefully. You must know that every choice matters, every step must be watched. They are waiting for you to move without thought, so do not give them that satisfaction. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They will try to corner you. They will try to push you into situations where you have no defense. But the shield around you is stronger than their pressure. When they bring up accusations, remember, truth is still on your side. Even if it feels like no one stands with you, heaven itself is your witness. The betrayal will hurt, yes. It will cut deeper because it comes from those who pretended to stand with you. But that pain is also a sign, it shows you who never belonged near your heart in the first place. This storm will not last forever. Their plan has an ending, and its ending is destruction, not for you, but for them. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, the air around you is heavy for a reason. Something is unfolding behind the scenes, and you can almost sense it in the silence. The enemy has worked hard to create the illusion that you are already guilty. They believe they can control the outcome. They believe their lies are strong enough to bind you. But they do not understand that the light of heaven breaks through even the deepest darkness. Their confidence will not last. What they built in secrecy is already cracking. Every step they take brings them closer to their own downfall. And you, though they target you, will not be destroyed. Instead, this very trap will become the proof of your protection, a testimony that you were never alone in this battle. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The whispers are spreading. They want others to doubt you before the trap even closes. They want people to look at you with suspicion, to believe the worst before truth is even spoken. This is why the wait feels so unfair. It is not only the fear of being trapped, but also the sting of being judged without reason. They want to see you stand accused in the court of public opinion. But even here, protection surrounds you. The truth will rise like fire, and those who believed lies will have no choice but to admit their mistake. Their plan to shame you will instead shame them. Their attempt to bind you will instead expose their own guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, your patience is being tested. This is not only about danger, it is about endurance. Can you hold firm when the world seems to turn against you? Can you stay strong when the lies feel heavier than truth? The enemy thinks your spirit will collapse. They think fear will make you weak. But you will surprise them. You will not break under the weight of their schemes. Instead, you will grow stronger. This battle will sharpen you, open your eyes wider, and prepare you for victories even greater than this storm. Those who plotted against you do not realize they are shaping your future. They are pushing you into a destiny even they cannot stop. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. You are not walking blind. You have already been warned. This message is your shield, your reminder that the trap has been seen. The moment you know the plan begins to lose power. They think the night will hide their actions. But the night itself is watched, and their steps are recorded. They cannot escape the gaze of justice. Soon, what they whispered in hidden corners will be shouted in the open. What they thought no one would ever know will become clear to everyone. And when that moment comes, you will see with your own eyes that no weapon built against you can stand forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says, the silence before the strike is the most dangerous. The enemy waits, holding their breath, believing that soon you will walk into the snare they built. They think everything is ready, and that you will not see it coming. But what they don't know is that light has already touched their darkness. The plan that seemed perfect to them now trembles with weakness. The foundation of their scheme is cracking beneath their feet. They want to see you collapse. They want the world to watch as you are taken away in shame. But instead of your destruction, the heavens will use this very moment to show your strength. The trap is real, but so is your protection. The lies are loud, but so is the truth that will soon shatter them. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You must understand the jealousy behind this plot. They are not attacking you because of weakness. They are attacking you because of strength. They saw your growth and feared it. They saw your blessings and wanted to stop them. So they decided to use the most dangerous weapon, false accusation. They thought if they could not stop your success, they could destroy your name. Their envy turned into action. Their envy built the trap. And now their envy has blinded them to the truth that heaven does not allow the innocent to remain in chains forever. Every arrow they threw is returning to them. Every lie they spread is circling back to their own lips. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, the path ahead may feel narrow, but you are not walking alone. Even in the moment when you feel surrounded, you are still guarded. What they plot cannot erase the destiny written for you. The trap is designed to break your spirit before it breaks your body. They want you to fear, to panic, to act without wisdom. But you are being prepared now, strengthened now, so you do not fall into their design. Even if they surround you with accusations, remember. Truth is like fire, it burns through every chain. Truth may take time, but it never fails. And when the truth rises, those who accused you will not only fail but will also be exposed as liars. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The storm is heavy, but it is not endless. Their scheme has an expiration date. The one who set the trap has already stepped too far, and soon the weight of their own actions will return upon them. You will not remain the victim of their plot. Instead, you will become the survivor, the testimony, the proof that divine justice always wins. They may smile now, believing their plan is complete. But their laughter will turn to silence. Their pride will turn to shame. And you, though tested, though tried, will rise higher than before. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Archangel Michael says, their plan is moving faster than you realize. The papers are being written, the lies are being polished, and the story is being prepared to look believable. They want the world to see you through a false picture. They are determined to make you look guilty. They know your strength, so they cannot fight you in truth. They use shadows and deceit because that is the only way they can win. But shadows do not last when the light appears. Their plan is collapsing even as they try to hold it together. Their confidence will soon turn to fear. And when that fear arrives, they will understand that setting a trap for you was setting a trap for themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. This trap was not created in one day. It was planned carefully, step by step, by someone who has studied you. They waited for the right time, and now they believe that moment has come. But what they never considered is that the heavens were watching too. Every secret move they made was already seen. Every whisper was already heard. Now the truth is stored like fire, waiting to burst at the exact moment they think they have won. Their own scheme will expose them, and their hands will not be able to hide what they did. The same mouth that accused you will tremble when judgment turns on them. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Archangel Michael says, you are standing at the edge of a great shift. The pressure you feel is not only from the enemy, it is also the weight of transition. Something is about to break, and when it does, your life will never be the same. Yes, their trap is dangerous, but it is also a sign that your destiny is close. The enemy only attacks so hard when a great breakthrough is near. That is why you cannot give up now. This is the test that will shape your tomorrow. If you endure this, you will step into a new level of victory. They believe they are writing your ending. But in truth, they are writing their own downfall. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You will soon notice the signs. Strange movements around you, sudden tension in the air, and unexpected people turning cold. These are not accidents, they are clues. The trap is active, and those involved cannot hide their actions perfectly. Their guilt will begin to show in their eyes. Their fear will slip through their words. They cannot wear their mask forever. And when the moment comes, you will see clearly who has been behind it all. Their names will no longer be hidden, their roles no longer secret. That day will not be the day of your arrest, but the day of their exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, every detail of this plan was designed to make you look powerless. They want you to feel as if the world has already judged you before the truth can even breathe. But heaven has seen this injustice long before they dared to move against you. They believe in their silence. They believe their meetings in secret places protect them. But what they whisper in darkness is already echoing in the light. The heavens write down every word, and soon those very whispers will be used against them. The path you walk may feel heavy, but it is only because you are walking through fire that will purify you. What they meant for your fall will actually become your transformation. What they designed to destroy you will instead build you stronger. You will not be remembered as the one they tried to break. You will be remembered as the one who walked through the trap and came out victorious. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The betrayal is closer than your imagination. It is not a stranger, it is someone who once smiled at you, once pretended to support you, but secretly carried envy in their heart. Their face is familiar, but their spirit has turned against you. They are working with others, feeding lies into the ears of those who will listen. They want to create a wall of doubt around you, so when the trap closes, no one will question their plan. But lies cannot survive forever. The truth has a way of cutting through, even when buried deep. Their false wall will crumble with a single blow of justice. And in that moment, the same people they tried to convince will turn against them, leaving them isolated in their shame. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Archangel Michael says, stand firm. Do not allow fear to weaken you. Fear is what they hope for, because fear makes people careless. Instead, let this warning sharpen you. Be aware of where you step, be wise with your words, and carry yourself as if the eyes of heaven are always upon you, because they are. The trap may be waiting, but you are not blind. Awareness is your armor, and protection surrounds you on every side. Their weapons will rise, but they will not prosper. The chains they prepared for you will turn into chains around their own wrists. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The storm may grow louder, but storms never last forever. Every cloud has an end, and every darkness eventually breaks into light. Soon, the truth will pour out like rain. It will wash away the dirt they threw on your name. It will cleanse the lies that they wrapped around you. When that day comes, you will not only be free, you will stand taller than before. The trap will become your testimony, and your enemies will not be able to deny what they see. And you will rise, not in shame, but in victory. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says, the game they are playing is dangerous. They think they have already won because they see you as unaware. But your spirit is awake now, and their illusion is breaking. The enemy never expected you to receive this warning. They never thought you would be prepared. In their arrogance, they assumed their secret would remain hidden until it was too late. But every secret eventually comes into the light. The net they wove in silence is already tearing apart. They cannot hold together something built on lies. And you, though targeted, will be the one to walk free, while they are bound by their own treachery. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The one who set the trap watches you closely. They study your movements, your habits, your patterns. They want to predict your steps so they can spring the trap at the perfect time. But they miscalculated one thing: divine timing. Heaven always moves before darkness can finish its plan. The moment they think you are cornered will be the very moment their plan collapses. Their arrogance blinds them to the truth. They believe they are smarter than you, but they forget they cannot outsmart divine protection. When the reversal comes, their own steps will expose them. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, the pressure is heavy because the stakes are high. This is not just about your present, it is about your future. They want to stop you before your destiny rises too far beyond their control. But you were chosen long before their plan was born. No scheme, no trap, no false accusation can erase what is written over your life. Yes, they may try to paint you as guilty. Yes, they may gather people against you. But the truth will shine at the right moment, and every false witness will be silenced. The more they press against you, the greater your rise will be when the truth is revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The betrayal will cut deep, but it will also open your eyes. You will see who is real and who only pretended. You will know who stood beside you and who stood behind you with a knife. Do not mourn their loss. Their departure is protection. Their exposure is freedom. You were never meant to carry them into your future. Their trap is not only an attack but also a cleansing. It is removing those who cannot walk with you into the next chapter. And once they are gone, you will move lighter, freer, and stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, the web around you has been woven with careful hands. They thought if they pulled every thread slowly, you would not notice until you were already trapped. But what they forgot is that nothing built on lies can remain hidden forever. The whispers have grown louder. The very people who stood in the shadows with them are beginning to show signs of unease. Fear is leaking from their actions, because deep inside, they know this plan cannot last. They wanted you to be blind. They wanted you to step forward without suspicion. But the truth has reached you before the trap could close, and that single revelation has already weakened their power. This warning is not just a message, it is your armor. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The heart of the betrayer is restless. They act calm in front of others, but when they are alone, their spirit trembles. They know what they are doing is wrong, but envy and pride keep pushing them forward. They believe you are too trusting. They believe you will never suspect them. That is why they smile when you look at them, pretending to be your friend, while inside, they are sharpening the knife. But their mask will soon slip. Their own mouth will betray them. Their lies will start to contradict one another until the truth shines through. The one who wanted to see you in chains will be the one everyone sees as guilty. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. Archangel Michael says, you are walking through a battlefield without realizing how many arrows have been fired at you. Some missed, some fell short, and some were blocked without you even knowing. That is why you are still standing. The trap they set is their final arrow. They think this one cannot fail. But what they don't realize is that heaven always saves its greatest intervention for the darkest hour. Just when they think you are cornered, the unseen hand will move. Just when they think your freedom is gone, the truth will rise like a shield. Their trap will break before your eyes, and their confidence will shatter with it. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. The road is narrow now, but it is leading to victory. Every step you take is part of a greater design. Even the pain, even the fear, is shaping you for what is coming. Do not allow this storm to convince you that you are alone. Every tear, every worry, every sleepless night has been seen. None of it is wasted. The enemy thinks you are weak, but your spirit is stronger than they ever imagined. What they set as your ending will become the beginning of your testimony. And when this is over, you will not only walk free, you will rise higher than you were before. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Archangel Michael says, their patience has been long, but it is running out. They are eager to see you stumble, eager to see the trap close at last. They sit in the shadows, waiting for the moment when they can finally laugh at your downfall. But what they call your downfall is about to be their greatest mistake. They believe the evidence they gathered is enough to destroy you, yet the very lies they built will unravel. Their own voices will betray them. The walls of deception they raised around your name will not hold. The cracks are spreading, the foundation is weak, and soon the truth will burst through like light breaking into darkness. And when that light comes, the world will see who was truly guilty all along. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. The trap is like a stage. They prepared the scene, set the story, and invited an audience. They want everyone to witness what they believe will be your humiliation. But they miscalculated. They forgot that heaven writes the final act, not them. The same stage they built to shame you will become the stage where they themselves are unmasked. The audience will watch, but not as they planned. Instead of your shame, they will witness your protection. Instead of your arrest, they will see their plan collapse. And you will walk away stronger than before, while they are left exposed. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Archangel Michael says, your silence will be your strength. Do not fight them with anger, for anger is what they expect. Do not waste your breath trying to convince those who already believe lies. Instead, let the truth reveal itself. Time is your ally. Patience will prove your innocence far better than words ever could. Their trap relies on your reaction. They want you to panic, to make a mistake, to give them the proof they cannot find on their own. But if you stay calm, their net will close around nothing but air. And when their plan fails, their own frustration will expose them. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. The storm is not endless. Though it feels heavy now, it is only a season. The same hands that tried to bury you will soon be too weak to finish their plan. Your endurance is victory. Your awareness is protection. Your faith is the shield that blocks the arrows. Soon, they will regret ever trying to harm you. Soon, the one who smiled in secret while plotting your fall will realize that you cannot be destroyed. And on that day, you will see with your own eyes the difference between their trap and your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 4040.